The Skoll Foundation story really begins with Jeff when he's a young man.
I read a lot of books, thought I would be a writer to get people involved in the big issues of the world, decided to get to a point where I could afford to write those stories, so I became an entrepreneur.
When he has the wonderful opportunity to partner with Piero Midyar and start eBay, a phenomenon is in the making, and he finds himself in 1998, when eBay goes public, a very wealthy young man.
All of a sudden, I had more resources than I ever dreamed of. And beyond writing stories, I realized that there was a vast amount of resource that could be put to use to make a difference in the big issues of the world. Sally Osberg took me to meet her mentor, John Gardner, architect of the Great Society programs under Lyndon Johnson. And I asked him, what could we best do to make a difference in the world and ensure that humanity would survive into the future? And John said, bet on good people doing good things. What he meant was that there were big problems ahead for the world, but there were also people who would stop at nothing to solve these problems.
The Skoll Foundation was created to provide fuel, give power, and tell the stories of great change leaders who have come up with a social innovation that will either be a new way of solving a problem or bring together different communities to go address that problem in unique ways.
These are entrepreneurs, they're intrapreneurs, as we like to call it, within government or the private sector. They're system orchestrators or movement leaders, even coalitions. They can be called a number of different things, but ultimately these are groups of people who want to change the way things are, and they are closest to the communities where these challenges exist.
We're really focusing on 5 of what we believe are the biggest strategic challenges facing our globe: climate change, democracy and governance, racial justice, inclusive economic growth, and health system strengthening with a focus on the pandemic that we sit in today.
We also aim to be catalytic in everything we do. How can we actually get leverage out of not only our funding, but our actions? And connecting and championing the social innovators to others that can help give them access to more funding, access to the networks of people that are going to help them scale their solutions, to leaders in government, leaders in other foundations, to other social innovators from whom they can build community with and work together with potentially. That's a big part of what we do through informal connections to our flagship event that we hold every year, the Skoll World Forum. We bring together social innovators and creative problem solvers from all around the world.
We gather each year to create a sense of community, a place of trust, to share best practices, and to connect with one another after the hard work that we do all year in some of the most isolated areas in the world.
You've come here to share your wisdom, your insights, and your knowledge.
Here you are with thousands of people who are actually tackling almost every challenge from different angles with different methodologies.
It's a little microcosm, if you like, of the way humanity could come together and work together.
The Skoll Awards program is 3 years of unrestricted funding alongside being welcomed in with open arms to our Skoll awardee community. It's really about finding these social entrepreneurs and other social innovators that we want to shine a light on.
And then lastly, we try and help them tell the story of the idea that they're trying to put forth into the world. And we do that through social media, through film, through convenings, through putting them on stages around the world.
Giving us confidence, giving us faith, bringing contacts, bringing resources.
It changed the life of my organization, the life of me personally. It changed the life of thousands and thousands of people in Afghanistan.
It's a lifetime of having a community to journey with.
I think I'd describe my own story today as a bit of a fairy tale. It's surreal how much has happened so quickly. The question comes, well, what do you do with that excess? I figure you kind of chaperone it and devote it to good causes and give it away over time.
I started the Skoll Foundation to make a difference in the biggest issues in the world. We believed then that social entrepreneurs were an incredible lever for good. And years later, we've now seen that that is the case.
Innovate, learn, fail, sometimes succeed, build on that success, learn from that failure. And if we do that well, we'll have made a huge difference and help achieve Jeff's vision of a sustainable world of peace and prosperity for us all.